model kit review is of the B-58 Hustler. This is the Delta Wing bomber from the SAC, and it's a 1/48 scale model by Monogram. This box just shows you the sheer size. It's a very large plane, a very large model, and there's a picture of the finished model, and some more pictures. So very large. There you go. It's 66 centimeters long, and looks like 35.5 wide. Colors there, and this one has actually already been started. Let's have a look inside. This is the fuel tank. Just shows you the sheer size of this. Looks like it's already been glued and sanded. Might need some additional sanding. Here's our one engine, also been glued, has not been filled or sanded. It's probably going to need that. Here's the other engine. Need some filling and sanding there. Now here's our tail. What an enormous tail there. Also going to need some filling and sanding. And this looks like this is part of our nose, the fuselage, and all of our panel lines unfortunately are raised. Let's have a look here. We have two more engines here. We also happen to have our top of the Delta Wing here, and still got some parts that need to get cut off and trimmed. Here's our cockpit, and glass has already been put in there. Let's have a look. Here's the underside of the wing. Very complicated, large, detailed landing gear here, but unfortunately all these panel lines are raised. We've got some. Let's have a look at the rest of these sprues here. We have another fuel tank here, fairly large, and here's the part to glue it on. Looks like some other parts here, maybe for the for some bombs. We'll have to look to see what those are for, and then maybe this is for the inside of the wheel wells. Looks like that's likely, and some nice little details on there. We have some bombs that have been glued together. They're going to need to be filled and sanded. Doesn't look like it's a very good fit. Here are two more, the same thing. Here we have part of our other glass. Here's our windshield. Some more accessories here. Here we have our cockpit, which has been somewhat painted, and decal has been attached there, sitting right above our nose gear, which needs to be painted. It looks like that's not even attached yet. And we have a tremendous amount of wheels here. Here's the top of the cockpit. Lots and lots of wheels, and I guess they're going to go something like that. We have our turbines, little winglets with some flashing. It's going to need to be sanded off. Here is our cockpit seat for the pilot. And let's have a look at our decals. Some nice decals, very nicely printed. And I guess that was the one that's missing is the instrument panel. let's have a look at our instructions here. Some details about the plane, and we have our colours needed. Start off with putting in the glass, that's already been done. Attaching the fuselage and wings together. Cockpit started already, and the gear well. Seats put together, that's already been done. And build the nose gear. It's all put into the fuselage. We start to put all the other parts on for the nose gear, including the doors. Then you build the main gear, and that's already been started. Put all our wheels on. And then we have our main gear going on. They do have the doors for the inside. Put the wings together, and the bottom of the fuselage goes on. Then we put the engine pods together. That's mostly been done. Need the exhausts put on there. Those are then mounted onto the wings. The bomb racks are then put together, and those are mounted. The tail is then put on. It looks like it's got a tail cannon. Then the fuselage, fuel tanks are then put on. And looks like you have two options, one or the other. And the glass is put on. Pilot's hatch, you can have that open or closed if you want to be able to see inside. It's kind of cool to have it open. And then we have painting and decal guide. And here's another option. They look pretty similar. Just different tail markings and numbers. And then there it is from above. So all in all, a fair amount of detail. Molding quality is average, but some very nice details for the wheel wells and for the cockpits.